Imagine this, a top-tier European basketball team swoops in and makes Caitlin Clark an offer so irresistible that she can't turn it down. We're talking serious money, way beyond what the WNBA ever put on the table, and it's not that far-fetched either. I mean, Ice Cube was ready to drop $5 million for her to play fewer than 10 games in the Big Three. So what's stopping a European team from going all in for her? The truth is, the EuroLeague knows they've hit the jackpot. They've snagged one of basketball's brightest stars, and they're celebrating, because why wouldn't they? Clark's potential to change the game is undeniable, and Europe was smart enough to grab her while the WNBA dropped the ball. It's wild to think about. The WNBA had Caitlin Clark right in front of them, and they let her go. In fact, they might have even pushed her away. Now, as news of her possibly earning more overseas breaks, the WNBA is left wondering how they let their golden ticket slip away. I mean, imagine telling one of the most marketable athletes in the game that she could make around $700,000, but only if she stays. Meanwhile, Europe's promising her a life free from the physical grind of the WNBA and offering a huge paycheck that doesn't even include things like housing, transportation, and taxes. Because, oh yeah, Europe takes care of all that too. The WNBA just couldn't compete. Sure, they elevated their marketing, but when your best player is making less than $80,000 a season and is still pushing for the league's growth despite it, something is fundamentally wrong. Europe, on the other hand, is offering a full season schedule, higher stakes, and stiffer competition, and Clark is more than ready for it. Can you really blame her for walking away? And don't even get me started on the pay gap. The highest paid WNBA player barely breaks $200,000 a year, while Clark was making a fraction of that in a rookie season. But in Europe, she's about to make hundreds of thousands more, and it's all part of the package. They're even covering her living expenses. Meanwhile, the WNBA struggles to offer its players even basic perks, like reliable travel. Clark's move to Europe is more than just about the money, though. Over there, the game is intense. It's a different breed of basketball where the stakes are higher, the players are tougher, and the season runs from October to April. She's not just going to thrive. She's gonna level up in ways the WNBA simply can't offer her right now. The funny thing is, Clark wasn't just a star player for her team. She was pulling in fans by the million. Indiana Fever games were drawing over 1.18 million viewers per game, pushing up WNBA viewership by 142%. That's insane. She wasn't just a player. She was the WNBA's future, and now she's gone just like that. Now, the WNBA has to deal with the fallout. Without Clark, their ratings are likely to plummet. During the playoffs, viewership tanked when she wasn't on the court. The numbers don't lie. The league was riding a wave of popularity thanks to her, and now they're left scratching their heads, wondering how they let it all slip away. What's even more embarrassing for the WNBA is that Clark's not just a game changer on the court. In Europe, she's about to become a marketing sensation. Endorsements, sponsorships, brand deal. She's about to be on billboards from London to Paris. Europe knows what they're doing, and they're going to capitalize on her star power in ways the WNBA never could. And while Europe is rolling out the red carpet, the WNBA is left with empty arenas and dwindling ratings. Clark was their key to the future, and they let her walk. Now, Europe's fan base, already some of the most passionate in the world, gets to witness her brilliance up close. It's like Kobe Bryant's European tour all over again, except this time, it's Caitlin Clark. The energy in those arenas is about to reach a fever pitch. Honestly, this isn't just a loss for the WNBA. It's a gut punch. They had the chance to lock down one of the most exciting players in the sport, and they completely blew it. Now, Europe gets the win while the WNBA is left scrambling, asking, what went wrong? Well, everything went wrong, and they have no one to blame but themselves. The game overseas is about to get a whole lot more exciting with Caitlin Clark in the mix, and the WNBA. Well, they'll just have to watch from the sidelines.